disturbing true Uber horror stories. Every night, thousands of people get into a stranger's car and hope for the best. As somebody who takes a lot of rideshares to get around, I prefer not to dwell on the risk I'm taking or whether I'm about living a real-life Uber horror story. You never know who is behind the wheel, what kind of condition they're in, or if they believe they can see and talk to ghosts. Ella and Noah had just finished watching movies in the cinema when the clock strikes 12. Unlike the other night, that night was very dark and quiet. Only public buses crossed outside the cinema. Ella wasn't feeling well, so Noah had the idea to pick an Uber. Strangely, 3 Uber drivers rejected his order. What happened? Why didn't they take the order? But Noah hasn't given up yet. He tried for the 4th time, and an Uber driver accepted the order. "Can we go home?" Ella whispered. "Just wait a little longer, or Uber will arrive soon," Noah replied. Once the Uber arrives, they go inside the Uber right away. Nothing's wrong with the driver, just like an ordinary driver, until Ella saw the front seat. Ella was shocked and paralyzed for a while. There's a fresh blood spot on the front seat. "Hey, what's wrong?" Noah asked her. Ella typed a message to Noah on her phone that said, "Noah, can you check the driver's profile photo? It didn't match, huh?" Noah opened his Uber account and checked it. "Holy crap, who is he?" Noah replied to her text. They looked at each other in silence. Suddenly, Ella's phone dings. It was a message from her mom. "Baby, where are you? Don't take any Uber this night. Just use the MRT. An Uber driver was robbed and killed by a passenger an hour ago. Police were looking for the killer now. He's probably undercover as an Uber driver." "Mom, what should I do? The killer probably my Uber driver, cause I've noticed a blood spot on the front seat," Ella replied. "Ask him to pull over, and if he asks for your money, just give him what he wants and send me your location," said her mom. After reading the message, Ella asked the driver, "Can you stop just right there?" The Uber suddenly stopped, and the driver pulled out his gun. "Take out all your money, or you will die," said the driver. Their body can't move because they freak out. "Now!" The driver screamed at them. They took out all their money and gave it to him. Then the driver screamed again, "Now go!" And they rushed out the car when the driver left them at high speed. Ella started to cry. "I was so afraid, Noah." He hugged her and said, "It's okay, we're safe now." After she calmed down, Noah took his phone and called Ella's mom. Shortly after that, her mom arrived to pick them up. Inside the car, Ella's mom told them to be more careful if they come home at night. Luckily, no one get hurt, and that night became an unforgettable experience for them. Two weeks ago, I had a business meeting to attend. I decided to go straight from home to the venue because I figured there was no point going to the office first. And because I didn't want to meet clients with the stench of Dagu's transport clinging to me, I decided to take an Uber. The app linked to the driver, named Moses, who was, weirdly enough, only a minute away. You see, I live in a place Uber drivers hate to go. It's far away from everywhere, has bad roads, and they never get rides when leaving. So it's like wasting fuel for them. But I took it as good luck and hopped into the car the moment he arrived. He seemed friendly. The wide-ass smile he greeted me with let me know that I was in a ride full of conversation. He asked how my night was, and I had half a mind to tell him in graphic detail about how relentless my sleep paralysis demon had become. But being sarcastic to someone so nice would be a terrible thing to do. He had just started the ride when he asked the first question, "Were you born on this street?" While wondering what the hell kind of conversation starter that was, I answered, "No," and explained that I moved there with my family in 1996. He got excited by my response and revealed that he used to live on my street and attend Gideon International Children's School, the most popular primary and secondary school in my area, the same one I attend. Excited, I was like, "No way! I graduated from primary school in 2002. When did you graduate?" With a smile, he answered, "Finished from secondary school in 1989. I looked at him. This nigga didn't look a day over 30. And so began my slow mental descent into the abyss of conspiracy theories. If he finished secondary school in 1989, he must have been 16 at least. It's been 30 years since then. He should be passing 50. What the hell is this? Is he messing with me? Should I ask for his skincare routine? Because I am me. It didn't take long for my mind to make the leap. What if he's a ghost? That will explain his never aging thing. What if he lived and died on the street? What if he was murdered here and gave up his chains at a peaceful afterlife so he could haunt his murderers and their descendants? That explains why he just happened to be on my street. If so, why is he riding an Uber? Is this something he has to do? Has capitalism ravaged the afterlife too? I kept tapping my foot nervously, waiting for the journey to end. I checked the app to see how much time was left. 7 minutes. More questions raced through my mind. How can Uber be so careless as to let the living dead sign up to drive for them? Do they not carry out background checks? Such incompetence. If I make it to the end of this journey alive, I'm so taking this up with them on Twitter. We're here. We leave Avery. I thanked him and proceeded to open the door when he locked it using the central lock. In that well air-conditioned car, I was like, he turned to me and said, "I'm supposed to ask if you're happy." At this point, I hoped he would just kill me and get it over me because the fear I felt the entire ride had left me exhausted. Yes, I am. That's a very weird way to ask if I enjoy my trip. No, I mean, are you happy with your life in general? My curiosity was big. Why would you ask me that? That's a thing I'm supposed to find out. For who? Someone I'm friends with who cares a lot about your happiness. The car suddenly got very cold. I glanced at the AC knob and it was off. Please, unlock this door before I start shouting, "Kidnapper!" He apologized and unlocked the door. As I got out and walked away, he yelled, "I will tell your father you said hello," and drove off. My father has been dead for 7 months. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And see you on our next video about 3 scary Halloween stories. See ya!